Good Thursday morning prospect. I apologize that I have been overwhelmed and have not kept up a daily video blog, but that's the nature of the world I'm living in, and I'm probably not going to have too many next week. Please keep Dossie and myself in your prayers where she's having her hip replacement surgery on Tuesday. I'm not sure exactly. God has been working on me, and I believe that the time has come for us to put aside the convenience of using coronavirus as an excuse. And I'm still not talking to those of you who have a legitimate reason. If you have a compromised immune system, if you are primary caregiver for somebody else, if there's a reason you don't need to be at church, please stay home. I'm not talking to you. But I have these conversations in Publix and Walmart and Kroger and at Red Lobster, and if you're having the conversation with me at those places, you're not afraid to come out. You're just not ready to go to church for whatever reason. And so I believe that this is the time that Jesus was talking about in John chapter 4, where he's been talking with the woman at the well, and the disciples have arrived, and Jesus says to the disciples, the disciples tell him to eat the food they brought, and Jesus says to them, I have food to eat you don't know about. And they look at each other and say, has somebody brought him food? And Jesus says, I'm fed by doing the will of the one who sent me and completing his works. Don't you have a saying, 4 more months and it's time for a harvest? Look, I tell you, open your eyes and notice that the fields are already ripe for harvest. Those who harvest are receiving their pay and gathering fruit for eternal life, so that those who sow and those who harvest can celebrate together. There is a true saying, one sows and another harvests. I have sent you to harvest what you didn't work hard for. Others worked hard, and you will share in their hard work. Many Samaritans in that city believed in Jesus because of the woman's word when she testified, he told me everything I have ever done. Excuse me. That's where I think we are. I will grant that there are people who are afraid. And some of the people who are afraid are legitimately afraid. But I will also tell you that there are people who are waiting for the church to be the church. And it's up to us. It is always possible that we may die in the service of the kingdom. I have a secret to tell you. You're going to die somewhere. I believe that this is a moment in history when people are looking for a reason. And we have to give them an answer. So it is up to us. I'm progressing. We celebrated communion Sunday the way we've always celebrated communion, and it's not that I don't believe in coronavirus. It's that I'm over coronavirus. I'm sorry. it's time for the church to be the church. There are people's souls at stake, and it is up to us to be the church that the world needs. We have business to be about. The fields are ripe, and if we don't get about the harvest, the fields are going to rot unharvested, because you can't leave a crop in the field. So this year, I believe, is our time. If I am correct, and I think I am, then this is a time for a great awakening in the country and in the world. The devil, the tempter, has used this coronavirus to lull us to sleep, and we will not sleep. So, Prospect, let's get to the harvest. God bless you. I look forward to being in the fields with you.